Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stretch, strength, and balance class that normally I would be seeing you all, but we're going to be trying this virtual adaptation given the circumstances. So, what we're going to need today are your weights, and you can, if you don't have weights, have your can of beans ready, or whatever you want to lift, or water bottles if you have empty water bottles filled with water, and do have your water bottle for drinking. So we're going to get started with a little bit of cardio before we get into our weights this morning. Again, move at your own pace, enjoy yourself, then take a break when you need to, and let's just get going and just pretend I'm with you, okay? All right, we'll start with Let the Sun Shine. Then shoulder rolls to the front. And now to the back. Elbow touches. And now to the back. And onto heel digs. Four more. 4, 3, then step together, step with knee up. Step together, step knee up, step together, step knee up. Use your belly in towards your spine. Step tap. Play some piano here, wiggle the fingers. We're just warming up. Keeping your shoulders down, chin slightly tucked. Grapevine. Ham curls, one each side. Pull it up, body upright. One more. 4, 3, step together, knee up. Step together, step knee up. Step together, step knee up. Navel in towards spine. Yeah. Step tap, biceps. Four, 3, grapevine again. Hey, heel digs, yeah. Kind of get into it here. Now hand curls. Step together, knee up. Yeah, step together, step knee up. Step together, step knee up. Step knee up, step together. Step tap. And now grapevine. football run. Or like this, if you go either way. Good. Woo. Tap to the back. Heel tap to the side. Get back here so you can see me better. And mambo coming up right here. Front and back, front, back. And step together, step. And back, step together, step, step together, step, step together, step, step together, step. Now, tap it to the back again. Ready for heel taps to the side. Here we go. Maybe your hands on your hips, bring your elbows back. Like a little hat dance without the jumping. And mambo again. Front and back. 2, 3. Now switch your lead. 4, 3, 2. Step together, step. And back. Again. Tap to the back again. Reaching it. Reach, reach. And that Mexican hat dance. Mambo one more time. 3, 2, switch your lead. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Good one. All right. Yay. We're going to be going right onto our weights here. Oops. No. All right. So get your weights. And you can go ahead and start the music. There we go. All right. Have your both sets ready. Your weights for the for front anterior deltoid lift. Before we get started, let's turn this down. I want to make sure you hear me. For our weights, make sure our shoulders are down, your chin is slightly tucked, your tailbone slightly tucked in as well, and your knees are soft. A lot to remember, but it helps us to maintain our form and to protect our joints. So for anterior deltoid lift, shoulders down, and we'll only be doing one set for each of our exercises today. Lift up and then down. Slight elbow bend, so we're not straight out. So slight crook in your arm. And last one. Good. And then for your posterior deltoid lift. pulling weights. Have your chair handy. I'm going to bring it a little closer. Hips square to the front, back is straight. I can get a little closer here, I think. All right, and lift. One more. 4, 3, 2, and let's switch arms. Two more. Yeah, great. Give it a shake. Again, if you do these later, you can always stop the video and do a second set. But I want to make sure we get all our exercises in. All right, so again, bicep curls. Have your elbows in towards your side. Chin tuck. Nice little pelvic tuck. Feel that navel in towards your spine. Chin parallel to the floor. And slow on the way down. Bring it up, 2, down. Be sure and breathe it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more. And last one. Whew, good. You can roll out your shoulders. For triceps. And now we want to anchor our weights at our hip. And we're looking like about 45 degrees in front of us. Shoulders are down. And then just extend and flex. So we're taking 1, 2, 3 more. You know, and if you don't, if you want to, you can also find your own music, turn off my music and play your own. But then you can't hear me, but maybe you don't want to hear me anyway. Nah, kidding. But yeah, again, in, posture check, out, in. 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And last one. There we go. Good. Feel that in the triceps there. So we're going to go onto our chair for our knee flexion, knee extension rather, sorry. Body upright. So you can see me here. Whew. Hard to see my feet. I'm going to try to adjust this just a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't fall over on me. Oops, stay there. Okay, there we go, better. So extend and flex. Again, body upright, shoulders down. If you have ankle weights, you can certainly put them on, or when you maybe see this again, use ankle weights. Two more. Good. All right. And get a little massage there, shake there. Other side. Extend and flex. How tall can we sit? Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. If you choose to remain seated for your knee flexion, feel free to do that. So we'll be lifting up your foot. I can't do this with my chair because I have these rings back here. But you just want to lift up your heel towards your glutes or bottom of your chair as much as you can if you're staying in your chair. Standing, we want to make sure that our knees pretty much stay in place and parallel. It's kind of nice to put your knees up against the chair and then lift your heel towards your glute. This way our knees don't go in front of us or don't go behind us. So either way, either sitting in your chair or standing. I'm thinking now is 5, but we'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one on that side. Okay. Such a great song. Okay, other side. Lift. 1, 2. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, hip abduction. If you're in our chair, we will be seated upright and have our knee do the guiding out. Again, keeping torso toward the front. So we're nice and steady here. So we're not going to be twisting in our chair. Your glute stays glued to the seat. Then you'll be doing the other side the same way. Standing. We'll be out to the side. Body upright. Again, your feet stay parallel as you lift through the top of your hip without leaning over. So again, keeping your body upright. It's a small range of motion. If we're coming out to here, that means we're doing some hip flexion. We don't want hip flexion. We want these side muscles. 4, 5, soft standing leg. And we'll just do one more. There we go. And for my second set, I'm going to sit down and do it, just for the variation of it. Again, body upright. Those standing, you can begin as well. 2. And again, we want to keep our feet as close to the floor as possible, like we're skimming the floor. So we're not using hip flexion to do this. We're really getting our hip abductors. And one more. And take a break. Hip extension. In your chair, you're going to be squeezing and holding your glutes. And coming back down. Standing. Again, body upright and straight back. Again, the action's coming from deep inside your glute muscles. 4. Nice and straight, moving leg, but soft standing leg. 6. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one there. Give it a little bit of a hip circle. And for the other side again. Again, body upright, soft standing leg. You don't want to make it rock solid, just a soft. But this one is a tree trunk going towards the back. 2. And you who are sitting in your chair get to do a second set of those squeezes. You can be making sure you're holding that squeeze at the top for just a second or two before you let it go. 4 more here. 3, 2, and last one. Great. All right. And we are going to be going into our sit to stand. Again, body upright, planting your feet firmly into the floor because that's where you're going to do your push off. You may cross your arms over your chest if you like. Lean forward, push, and then bring the hips forward to get that last oomph up. Then back down slowly, 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 if you can. Forward and up, 2. At your own pace here. You may do it as quickly as you'd like, making sure you're keeping the form, or do it nice and slowly. Whatever you want. The most important thing is to keeping your knees behind your toes. Keep going. Keeping your knees behind your toes. And you're putting your glutes to the back. And you're lifting yourself higher. What can I say? There we go. Yeah. Let those legs lift you higher. Those thighs lift you higher. There we go. All right. Good. Whew. You know, we're going to take a break here, which I should have probably done earlier. Let's go and get some water. And we're going to go into some balance work. And we're going to do this here. And we're going to start with some ankle sways. Have your chair handy if you need it. Start with our ankle sways. Your feet are parallel with a hip width apart. Shoulders are down, your knees are soft, chin is tucked, navel is in, knees soft. Come over to the balls of your feet, which is that soft padded part in front, keeping your heels on the floor without lifting your heels. Come to the back without lifting your toes. Shoulders are soft. Everything is happening below the waist. Forward again. Come back again. Come to center. Now we're going to do side leans. Side leans, our body remains upright and we're like reaching for something on the floor without bending our waist. Our waist, we're just all straight lines. We're just leaning over. And then the other side, lean with both feet stay on the floor, but you just feel the pressure on the outside of your feet, of your foot. So come to center, feel the pressure change from one side of the foot to the other side. Again, relax the shoulders. I know I tend to tense up when I do this. It's all coming. You focus on below your navel. And last time each side. You really reach to that floor, you get that lean in. And last time, feel your calves working here as well. And your ankle providing stability. And center, good. And release it out. And then we're going to do a tandem clock reach. And we're going to start first with going on some, well, we're going to do a twinkle toes first. So let's do some twinkle toes, and normally we do them like this, which is okay. We can do a couple of these. But now what I want us to do is push up, hold, and slowly down. Push up, slowly down. Push up, slowly down. Like we do in our weights, we sometimes go fast on the way up and slow on the way down. We're doing the same thing now with our calves. There, yeah. And one more time, each side. There we go. And give it a little shake here. Now for that tandem clock reach that I was talking about. So we want to find that balance challenge position that we feel safe in. And sometimes if we go right to here, we're going to lose our balance right away. So find that position where you can maintain 50% of your weight on your front foot and 50% of your weight on the back foot. So you are evenly weighted at 50-50. So as you're not weighted to the front, and you're not weighted to the back, you're right in the middle there. Your shoulders are soft. If that's a safe place for you, go there. If that feels a little bit too wobbly, give yourself a little bit of width between your feet. But the point, again, is to have that 50-50 stance between both feet, both legs. Because we're going to take a little bit of movement here. By putting our hands out front, and I'll just start with my foot a little bit apart to show you. And then as I get my shoulder down, and with one hand, I'm going to follow my hand as far as it can go, as far as it can go, as far as it can go. And then we come back, keeping my eyes on like my middle finger as I come back to center. The movement is going to challenge our inner ear vestibular system. That's what it's called. It helps what keeps us, it affects our balance. And we come to the other side. Again, are you 50-50 in your feet? Or have you switched your weight to the back foot? It stays right 50-50 as you bring that hand in, stand up and shake it out. And do the same thing again. And if that felt really comfortable to you, let's change. You can have the option of bringing your feet in a little bit closer in together to feel that challenge, so that you've got your chair here in case you feel like you're going to fall over. And that's why it's there. We want to feel a little bit of a challenge. If we don't feel that challenge, we're not challenging our balance. We want to challenge it safely. So I'm going to keep the chair handy because some days I feel more wobbly than other days, but you know, who knows? So first of all, do I feel safe here? Yeah, okay. So feel that place where you feel safe, that 50-50, hands in front, and your knees are bent, are soft. And oops, there we go. And you're going to follow. Maybe you don't want to go all the way back. And bring it forward. Feel the wobble, but feel the safety. And let's do the same thing on that same side. And breathe while you're doing this. Because I'm talking, I have to breathe. But when we're not talking, we sometimes forget. And we hold our breath while we do this. There we go. Shake it out. Whew. Wiggle that hip a little bit. And sit the other foot. Whatever that balance is good for you. You may want to start again with your feet slightly spread apart or a little bit further in. Whatever is good for you this morning. And it may change tomorrow. Get that 50-50 balance. And out to the side. Follow, 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 and then back, slowly, slowly, slowly. Feel your thighs working, feel those ankles working. Come back again to the outside, slowly, slowly, whatever's good, and then come back, following your hand. As it comes, relax your shoulders and let it go. Whew. Good work, everybody. I know you were working. So let's take this time now to do our stretches. And we can start with holding our hands behind our back for the anterior deltoid stretch. We're holding it for maybe about 15 seconds or so today. You may want to go up to 20 or 30 when you're doing this on your own. And posterior deltoid, either maintain your hands in front for that nice stretch, and you kind of bring your fingers like stretch out to the front, or down one side and across your chest. And let that go. And again, other side. Around. And give yourself a nice little gentle pull. Very close to you. Hug yourself. Half a hug. And let's release it into our biceps. Flex. Bring it towards the back. Press your hands slightly towards the floor. And your fingers really pointing to the back. I think that's where we really feel it when we point our fingers toward the back. Get the biceps. That feels good. And shake them out. Triceps. Hand on your shoulder if you can. If not, wherever is comfortable for you. Until you feel that gentle stretch. Let it go. Other side. Again, hand towards your shoulder blade with a little bit of a lift. go. Shrug your shoulders. Good. And our neck. A little bit of few neck rotations from side to side at your own pace. Continue. A couple more times. Then we're going to go on to, let's have a arm raises here. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And now for our leg stretches, either standing or sitting. If we're sitting, we're going to be extending one leg out. One leg out, parallel so that your toes face your shin, body upright, navel in towards spine, chin tuck. Or if you're standing, back leg is nice and straight, your feet are parallel, body square to the front, heel is glued to the floor. Make sure that heel stays down. And bring those feet together. If you're in your chair, you'll be extending the other foot the same way that you did when you were sitting with the other leg. So you have a slight bend in your front knee for those standing. The heel is dug into the floor back there. Hips are square to the front, shoulders are down. Press that heel down. Slowly stretch. You can bring that back foot in a little bit if you're standing, and have like you're going to sit in a chair right behind you. If you're sitting, you may want to scoot. If you have those rungs in your chair, just come to the edge of your chair and bring that heel underneath the chair as far as you can without hitting anything, and press that back heel down. Press it down. And then bring your feet to the front. Other side. If you're standing, it's the same thing. Your posture is such that you're going to like sit in a chair, but focus on the back heel. Focus on the back heel to get that deep muscle in your calf, the soleus. And either sitting or standing, we'll be doing our quad stretch. If you're sitting and turning sideways in your chair, holding onto the back, dropping your knee to the floor, giving yourself a little bit of a pelvic tilt so that you feel the front of your thigh having a nice little stretch. You'll get that same stretch, keeping your knees parallel and heel towards your glute. And then you can switch feet. Again, holding if you want to. Move to the floor if you're on your chair. Dropping your knee to the floor. Again, keep a nice pelvic tilt when you're in your chair. Let's do our inner thigh stretch by sitting down here. Onto the side. As wide as you can, open up your legs as far as you can. Extend one leg and lean slightly forward and slightly towards that extended leg so that you feel, and your toes are maybe heading towards the back of the room here. is pointing towards your foot's pointing towards your shin. And then bring both your feet, your legs somewhat together. Stretch out one foot, hinging forward at your hips, keeping your back nice and straight. Hinge forward at your hips. Your neck is in alignment with your spine, not leaning forward. Give yourself a nice chin tuck here. Even as we feel the stretch, bring your toes towards you, even as you're hinged forward. And come upright. And let's do the other foot. Again, hinging, keeping your body nice and straight. Neck, your chin nice and tucked in alignment with your neck. Shoulders soft. And bring the foot together. And let's take some deep breaths right here as well. Just inhale, good energy. Exhale, softness. Inhale, good energy. Exhale, soft. And one more time. Inhale. And soft. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope I get to see you all soon, real soon I hope. Take care and have a good day. Good exercising, folks. I know you did well.